Steady cold rain on the way for tomorrow. We're also tracking Melissa, now back to Cat 4 in status. It shed its eye wall, and now it is a well-pronounced system that is beginning to rapidly intensify yet again, and it's on approach to Cuba as we go into the overnight hours as a powerful Cat 4 after making landfall in Jamaica as a Cat 5. So a secondary significant landfall underway right now that is a very life-threatening storm heading toward eastern Cuba. After that, it'll be the Turks and Caicos and Bahamas, and then eventually Bermuda. Here at home, we're talking about rain incoming right now from northeast Georgia, and by the time you wake up, it'll be prevalent. We're in the upper 40s to low 50s right now, and moving into tomorrow, we'll wake up in the mid to upper 40s, and that's where we park it. Rain settling in the morning, and temperatures, they just don't budge. Maybe a degree or two, 48 to 49 degrees. Some of us toward the end of the day may get to the low 50s, but that's it. It's going to be a raw day too, with it being windy. Gusts out of the northeast at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mid 40s in the mountains tomorrow. We'll see temperatures climb a degree or two with pretty widespread rain, and it's going to be a good soaking rain, pretty much a washout tomorrow. Mid to upper 40s to around 50 degrees with rain pretty much all day long. Let me time it out here for you because that rain becoming prevalent by the time you wake up. If it's not, it'll be quite drizzly and then pick up around lunchtime. Here's 11 o'clock. Here is going into the afternoon hours, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Rain pretty steady heading into the area here, and it will continue into the evening hours tomorrow. Now, it'll take some time, but tomorrow night we'll get all this out of here, and by Thursday we're waking up to more sunshine across the upstate. Maybe some clouds and lingering showers in the mountains, but that too pushes on out, and we see drier conditions move our way. It's going to turn very windy and be quite chilly going into Halloween. Additional rain looks to be on the order of about an inch to an inch and a quarter up toward western North Carolina. Back to Melissa we go. We got 130 mile per hour winds. It's moving toward the northeast right now, set to make its secondary landfall here across Cuba, and it is going to be a powerful one as it does. Cat 4 and moving through the Turks and Caicos and the southern part of the Bahamas as a Cat 2 or a Cat 3. From there, it looks like the models want to show it going past the Bahamas toward Bermuda, although a large swath of these models have shifted a little bit west of Bermuda, which is certainly a trend we'd like to see instead of a direct hit, which like many of those models had yesterday. This has been a very powerful storm system, and it's going to continue to be with life-threatening systems with the wind, especially right there at that 30-mile core, being around 150 miles per hour with gusts, and then moving up toward the north into the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos here as we go into tomorrow afternoon. So a big-time storm system on the way with additional rain swaths moving up toward the north and east. Rain for us will be quite widespread. It's going to be a steady rain, though. We actually need this. High of 52 degrees tomorrow is optimistic. Most of us are in the 40s all day, and it's going to be windy and cold. Thursday and Friday clearing out, turning windy. A chilly Halloween. In fact, one of the coldest Halloweens we've had in a while. Don't forget to set your clocks back on Saturday. It'll be a live Super Doppler 4 impact day with frost being possible. Highs in the 60s. Western North Carolina, same story, just colder. We're close to freezing a couple of days coming up.